There is something inside you. It is not soft. It is not kind. It does not whisper in gentle tones or cradle you in warmth. It does not care for comfort, nor does it seek peace. It burns. It is hunger. It is rage. It is the relentless gnawing in your bones that will not let you sleep, will not let you rest, will not let you become like the others, those who surrender, those who accept, those who die before their bodies ever touch the grave. You were never meant to be like them. You were built for more. Let it consume you. They told you to be patient. They told you to wait your turn, to follow the rules, to play it safe. Where it got them, look at their dull eyes, their quiet mouths, their withered dreams. Look at how they have settled into a life that does nothing but drain them, day after day, hour after hour, until they are nothing but a husk of what they could have been. Do you want to be like them? Then burn the script they gave you. Tear it apart with your teeth if you must. Rip it to shreds. Set fire to every lie you've been told about who you should be, about what is realistic, about what is possible. You have no use for those chains. You were born to destroy the limitations placed upon you. You were born to rebuild yourself from the ashes of your own destruction. So let it consume you. Let the hunger sink into your skin. Let the fire crawl through your veins. Let it twist and coil and whisper to you in the dead of night, reminding you of what you are, of what you could become if you just stopped holding back. Because if you let it die, if you ignore it for too long, you will end up like them. And there is no fate worse than that. You were built from war. You do not come from softness. You come from struggle, from battles fought long before you were born, from the bones of those who refused to kneel, from bloodlines that carried fire in their hands and dared to challenge the gods themselves. You are not weak. You are forged. Every scar you carry is proof. Every failure, every heartbreak, every night spent in agony is another hammer strike against the steel of your soul. This pain is not your enemy. It is your foundation. The world wants you to believe that struggle is a curse, that hardship is unfair, that suffering is a sign you should quit. They are lying to you. It's your birthplace. Pain is your weapon. Suffering is what will set you apart from the rest. Because while they crumble, while they beg for an easy road, while they shrink from the fire, you will step into it willingly. You will let it shape you, mold you, sharpen you into something that cannot be broken, cannot be tamed, cannot be stopped. You were never meant to live a quiet life. You were meant for war. No one cares. Fight anyway. Do you think anyone is coming to save you? Do you think the world is waiting with open arms, ready to reward you for your pain, for your suffering, for your struggle? No one cares. No one cares about how tired you are. No one cares about how much it hurts. No one cares about the nights you spent screaming into your pillow, the days you spent doubting yourself, the war you fight inside your own head every single second of every single day. No one is watching. No one is waiting to hand you the life you want. So what? Cry if you have to, break if you must, but when you're done, you stand up, you keep going. Because if you don't, you die here. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But piece by piece, inch by inch, you will rot in the grave of your own wasted potential. And that should terrify you more than anything. Become what they fear. They are afraid of people like you, people who refuse to kneel, people who refuse to break, people who take the pain, the anger, the hunger, and turn it into something unstoppable. The world does not know what to do with someone who will not quit. They will try to stop you. They will laugh. They will doubt you. They will tell you to be realistic, to give up, to accept your place. Let them talk. Then watch what happens when you do not stop. When you rise again and again, no matter how many times you fall. When you push through every limit, every obstacle, every moment of doubt, and become something they never saw coming. That is your destiny. Not comfort, not safety, not mediocrity, greatness. And greatness, it demands a price. So pay it, bleed for it, burn for it, become what they fear, because you were never meant to be like them. The monster they tried to bury. They thought they could silence you. They thought if they ignored you long enough, if they ridiculed you just right, if they made you feel small enough times, you would fade away. They were wrong, because they didn't realize what you are. You are not someone who breaks easily. You are not someone who quits. You are not someone who accepts the life handed to you just because it's the easier road. You are the storm they prayed would pass. You are the fire they thought they extinguished. And now you rise. Pain is a currency, spend it wisely. You have been through hell. You have suffered in ways no one will ever truly understand. But pain is a currency, and you have a fortune. Every moment of agony, every betrayal, every night, spent drowning in your own mind, it was all building something inside you. You can waste it. You can sit in your misery, complain about how unfair life is, how you were wronged, how it shouldn't have been this way. Or you can spend it. You can use it to sharpen yourself into something unbreakable. You can let every scar be a map, every wound be a lesson, every drop of blood be a price paid for the version of yourself that will never kneel, never stop, never be sussed. No one will do it for you. No one is coming to pick you up and hand you the life you want. But you already knew that. That's why you're still here. That's why you haven't let go. Because deep down you know the truth. You were made for more than this. And now, it's time to take it. They will regret doubting you. They laughed at you, didn't they? Told you that you were chasing something impossible, that you should settle, that you should be realistic. Do you remember how it felt? The sting, the anger, the doubt. Good. Hold on to that. Because one day, when you stand at the top of everything they said you couldn't have, when they whisper your name with awe instead of pity, when they watch you become everything they swore you'd never be, they will regret every second they spent doubting you. And you won't even look back, because by then, they won't matter anymore. Die fighting or live forgotten. You have two choices. You can surrender. You can give up, blend in, live a quiet, unremarkable life, one that will be forgotten the second you stop breathing. Or you can fight. You can bleed. You can claw your way through every setback, every failure, every night where you think you can't go on, but go on anyway. Because if you must fall, if you must suffer, if you must break, at least let it be in pursuit of something worth it. You are not meant to be ordinary. You were not meant to fade into the background. We're built for war, so what will you do? Will you let them be right about you? Or will you show them exactly what kind of monster they created? The choice is yours, but make no mistake. This world does not wait for those who hesitate. The fire that will not die. Do you remember the first time you felt small? The first time someone looked you in the eyes and made you doubt yourself? Didn't kill the fire. They never could. Because you were not born to be small. You were not made to blend in, to shrink, to make yourself comfortable in a world that was never built for you. They tried to put out your fire. They buried you in doubt. They drowned you in fear. They left you to rot in your own uncertainty, hoping you would stay there forever. But fire is not so easily extinguished. And you are not done yet. Because deep inside you, beneath the pain, beneath the silence, beneath every failure and setback and moment where you almost broke, something still burns. It is waiting for you to remember, to stand, to rise, to burn so brightly they will never be able to look away again. The last one standing. They don't think you will make it. They are watching from the sidelines, waiting for the day you finally give in, finally collapse, finally admit that they were right about you. They don't say it out loud, but you can feel it. The expectation, the silent assumption that you, just like everyone else who dared to dream, will one day quit. Prove them wrong, not with words, not with promises, with actions, with a will so relentless, a drive so unshakable, a fire so fierce that when they look back, they will realize you were the last one standing. And that is what victory looks like. Not medals, not applause, not recognition, just the quiet, undeniable truth that you refuse to break. If you fall, you rise faster. There will be nights where it feels pointless, where it feels like no matter how hard you fight, how much you bleed, how many sacrifices you make, nothing changes. You will want to stop. You will want to surrender, because you are human, and humans break. But here's something they never told you. The faster you fall, the faster you rise. The deeper the cut, the stronger the scar. The darker the night, the brighter you burn. Every failure, every rejection, every moment of weakness, it is not proof that you are losing. It is proof that you are still in the fight. And that means you are still becoming something they cannot touch. So when you fall, get up faster. When you break, rebuild harder. And when they think they've finally seen the last of you, remind them why they should have feared you from the start.